Welcome to Doom Scroll Diaries, where we break down the best of the worst of the internet every week. I'm May.
And I'm Laura, and it's been a busy week.
It sure
has. A lot has
has
been going on, especially in, I like to think, our specialty, the business news scandal world.
I mean, big time, for sure.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, what a blessing that we didn't have to record last week, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, no problem, because we're both employed.
We're both employed.
So we'd like to stay employed.
And I have to say, I mean, this is a great podcast for people that want to quit social media, which I highly encourage you to do, to listen to, because we are still going to bring you the funny stories your friends might be listening to or talking about, whatever. And you don't have to see horrific things happening on your feed.
Yeah, you don't
all
have to
day
do that.
long.
That's definitely not healthy for the old brain. We'll say the cortisol is not going to get all fucked up from you.
I mean, honestly, what that day I was like, I feel unqualified to be viewing this type of content.
I feel like I need a license to be viewing
this is not
there's some sort of like a certification program for me to be viewing these kind of videos.
Yes, that is the best way I can put it, is that I am unqualified.
Shouldn't be doing that raw. Shouldn't be just waking up and be like, oh,
Yep.
wow, well that's now on my phone. I should probably think about removing that before I cross the border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Rapture is today.
The Rapture is today. Yeah, so we're going to talk about some of the sillier topics.
We think it's silly anyway.
Unless you believe in that kind of thing.
Oh my God.
Unless you're a big Rapture. We have a huge Rapture group.
Yeah, that'd be so funny. Yeah, hey, listen, a fan is a fan.
A fan is a fan.
I have to say,
if you get raptured, I'm happy for you.
I'm very happy for you. I would be so pissed. I'd be like, are you serious? You know?
Oh, yeah.
My mom just had to be some bra-burning leftist in the 90s, not baptizing me and shit.
We were in the group chat earlier, and I was like, yo, I'm good. I got baptized, like back in the day. And Kelly was like, no, Laura, that's not how you would get raptured.
I'm like, all right, Kelly.
Like, carry on with the Eucharist, okay? I was like, well, all right. I thought I was going to loophole in. Sorry.
Fine, Kelly. See you later. See you, because you're going in the Rapture, apparently.
Bitch, she knows all the freaking rules. I was about to say goddamn rules, and I'm like, that probably disqualifies me from the Rapture.
It's actually pretty crazy. Before we started this podcast, I was telling Laura about how I have recently become friends with people that are religious, and I don't have many friends that are religious, or really any friends that are religious.
We have different lives.
And I like, so much of my vocabulary is saying "God damn it" quite frequently.
You're also from Massachusetts. I think that's like the first words for most of the children there.
Like, I say "God damn it" constantly, and I remember like I was walking away from a lunch with her, and I was like, "Oh."
No, they take it seriously. That one, that one's really tough because all like the traditional slurs.
Yeah.
I'm like the other no, but just like saying like shit even and things like that. I know that's a swear, and when I'm around kids, I typically don't say it. But God damn it,
it'll slip in there. I say God damn it constantly.
I can say it at work. Pretty sure.
For sure. I think I have said it in Slack at work. I said, God damn it, are you fucking kidding me? That's the type of company I work at, though. I'm not kidding.
No, I believe you.
Definitely said that.
I believe you.
But anyway.
I believe you, and I'm on with HR right now. Actually, we got her.
You think my company is an HR? LOL. But yes, people sincerely think that the Rapture is coming, so they need to be checked in on. And if they have children, those children need to be checked in on. That there are people on social media crying over the Rapture, and they are responsible for bringing a kid to school. That is just something that I feel uncomfortable with.
No, that's just like a real thing. And then they also get equal voting rights. It's crazy to me. But that's America, baby. I actually looked a little bit more into this because I was like, why? This really felt like it snuck up on us.
Yeah.
I found out about the Rapture being, if you don't know what the Rapture is, also give me
like a rundown.
I'm going to give you like a quick, the TLDR on Rapture. It is a Christian belief in which, like, it's basically like through like revelations or whatever, when at the end times, the true believers will get like their bodies sucked up into heaven, and their clothes will be left. And if you're a believer, that's what happens. And you're now partying in heaven. And everybody who is, of a different faith or like May is stuck here on the earth for the rest of time. And apparently it's going to suck. Though honestly, maybe it gets a little bit more chill. If that happens, there is a world in which that actually that solves a lot of the problems that we've been having.
Are the other religions stuck here?
Yeah, and they have a lot of problems too.
They got tons of problems.
Yeah, they really bring the heat.
Yeah, they do. It's true.
So that's what Rapture is. I looked into why all of a sudden everybody's talking about this, because it did feel like it came on like over the weekend.
It did.
And it feels like if the Rapture is coming, I should be given at least like a couple quarters advance notice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be like, hey, next Tuesday literally is the Rapture. It should be like in 2027, get ready. You know,
you're going to ascend.
Get your affairs in order. You should probably go and do some bucket list items because it's happening. It's coming your way.
Bucket list items. You never been to Asia. Now is your time.
You got to go. It's going to be pretty expensive because a lot of people are trying to go before the Rapture. So, but it's fine. You have nothing to save for. But I looked into it and I was like, what the fuck happened here? Apparently, it's total bullshit. Folks,
you don't say.
It is even more, even bonus bullshit on top of, like, it's not even as legit as like an old scroll somewhere or something.
Yeah.
This man, Joshua Malakala, I'm probably saying that wrong. It's a South African last name. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but you can fucking look it up. He's a South African YouTube pastor who said that in about June of this year, he had a vision in which Jesus personally revealed the date of his return in a divine vision.
Okay.
And it has led some of his followers to sell their possessions and prepare for what he believes is the end of days.
Okay. I think I did see this story. Are you going to tell some funny details about this?
Wait, no, I'm not. So if you have more, please.
So with getting rid of possessions, this guy also encouraged them to leave phone and passwords accessible to people that would be left behind. So like someone would be just giving me all their passwords to like their banking information and shit.
Okay, let's go.
And then also he said, keep your house and your car unlocked with the keys visible, because so that your loved ones that are left behind in the Rapture can have access to your house.
Is he part of a crime conglomerate?
He's part of a organized crime conglomerate
who are coming around and going to just be stealing cars all tonight.
Correct.
I actually did see a Reddit story where someone, it was this like, whatever, queer girl, and she had this aunt who had been throughout her life, she's very religious, harassing her about being gay or whatever. So she's not a fan of this aunt. And then she goes, last weekend, my aunt came to me and gave me $40,000. And then her like sister or whatever, she gave a car to because she was preparing for the Rapture. And she was am I the asshole? She goes, should I give the $40,000 back when she inevitably does not end up getting raptured? Or
oh my God, that's really funny. Keep
the damn money.
Keep
Fuck
the money.
Around and find out.
But honestly, I am sort of like, do we just feel for this aunt because she is mentally ill and she is a part of a cult?
Unfortunately, a lot of the commenters were like, I mean, and apparently her mother had also been like, I mean, hilarious, but we have to give her back the money.
Yeah.
We cannot just take all of her cash.
I mean, this is not a novel concept, but like there really is not much difference between some cults and just long-standing religions. I know I'm probably going to get blasted for that, but do you know what I mean? Like it's just like the way that they believe.
I don't think that's even a hot take. I 100% agree with you. It's absolutely
like the difference between a big religion and the cult is simply duration of time. It's like conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy theory for 6 months and then it's true.
That's why we don't take Mormons seriously yet.
Yes, but maybe in like
100 years.
100 years we'll be like, all right, yeah, this guy.
But right now it's like
John Joseph Smith or whatever the fuck his name was.
All right, Mormons, you're very good at a lot of things. We get it. But
you're very tall and blonde.
But your religion's like 13 days old, so I don't want to fucking hear it out of you yet.
It's simply
we're very ageist when it comes to religions.
We really are.
We really are.
Also, real quick, I did get Botox for the Rapture, and
of course. I got a lash lift for the Rapture. I wanted to look good. I can't be up there looking like shit.
But I don't even know if it's noticeable, but I do want to tell the viewers why I constantly have a smirk on my face in case we're talking about something really sad and I'm just like over here smirking because I got like neck stuff done and apparently they have to do it here so that you don't have a perma frown because otherwise you'll get pulled down.
Understood.
But now I have a perma smirk. And so I'm like,
That's kind of fun though.
yeah,
We're in a jovial business.
we are in a jovial business.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look like what I'm saying is very funny.
So I got Botox like whatever 2 weeks ago, enough that it's like kicking in now and I have no concept of time anymore. And I go in there and my Botox lady's really mean. Like she always looks at me and she's like, we've got some work to do. I'm like, relax. And she goes,
and you always look great.
obviously your chin, obviously.
Is that obvious? I've
Obviously
never
your
noticed.
chin is so wrinkly. like I'm like, are you doing a bit?
A wrinkly chin.
Yeah, it's because the muscle here, like you can't, it's not wrinkly anymore because of this lady. Of course I was like, yeah, hit me up. Let's fucking go, lady.
Whatever.
And it would like make little dimples here when my mouth moved. You can probably check out old episodes and I'm sure you can find some where my chin's dimpling.
Zoom
and that is
in.
bad. That is bad.
We can't have a chin dimple at all.
She fucked it up. She didn't do far enough left. So
Oh
now I
my
just
God.
have, you're not gonna be able to see it on this screen, but come see me perform stand-up comedy live and you will see that I fucked up chin dimples.
Yeah.
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 So you're smirking.
I'm smirking. Oh, I see the dimple. And I'm disgusted.
It's disgusting. She'd be
Ew.
throwing up when I walked in the
You should be
office.
taken out back and shot down.
Yeah,
I
she
think.
was
Like honestly,
I was
yuck.
like, okay, well, it's fine. She's like, well, can't believe you waited that long. But
there is such a delicate way to do things as any sort of
Esthetician.
aesthetic person, but they don't do that, and it works. That sales tactic works when they're like,
Oh.
clearly, you don't have a husband or anyone who loves you because how could you looking like that? And I'm like, whatever it costs, let's do it.
It's the oh my God, what's her name? Angelina Johnson bit from
No,
a
I
really
don't know
long
this girl.
the nail salon.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
I will say this. It's not really of the times now, but when that bit first came out, rocked my world.
Honestly, I don't know a single other bit of hers. That's the only one.
Only bit.
And
She built an
everyone knows-
entire career off
one
of this
bit.
nail salon bit. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I was sobbing. I was like 11 years old, just being like, "That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life." Goddamn.
And she she hit the timing perfectly.
She
because
really did.
The Asian accent that she does, the commitment to the Asian accent is just, she's not an Asian, is so...
She's Latina, I think.
I think, but either way, it's a very good accent. And like, it was right when no one gave a shit about that.
No.
If it was 2 months after.
No, she really nailed it timing wise. Everyone was just like, "Well, that's funny."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
People were
funny.
like, this
But
is
and then
great.
the reason I brought it up in the bit, she's talking about how the nail salon ladies just upsell you the whole time by being like, "You have boyfriend?"
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Am I allowed to do that? You get it.
Yeah, you get it. Whatever.
I'm just quoting Angelina.
Anyway, happy Rapture, everybody.
Oh,
Honestly,
wait, let me finish real quick.
Oh,
So
please.
I'm sorry. So it's just this like South African pastor guy, but I wanted to bring up that he only became a Christian. He was born in like 83, became a Christian in 2000. He's not even like an old Pope man. Like if the Pope said that, I'd be like, again, ageism.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I'm
so
like,
true.
I need you to like have been like around the block with this.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like a while,
Wait,
but
that's
20
actually,
years?
That's
Fuck
actually
off.
wicked funny because literally I famously, as we've discussed, I don't have religion, but if the Pope was like, their rapture is on Tuesday, I'd be like, oh fuck, dude, the Pope,
No, for real.
their rapture's on Tuesday. Can you believe? I'd
We
be like,
gotta-
oh damn, I gotta go like make an appointment real quick. It's like going to the DMV. I'm like, can you splash some water on my head and do the fucking thing or whatever? And I'll eat the thing and the yada yada.
Yeah. Get on up there. Yeah, like he just started his own church in 2016, and apparently that church.
His own church. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cult is the other word for that.
He's like trying to do a cult, and honestly, it's working pretty well. Also, I'll say it. Why do you have to do this during Rosh Hashanah?
Anti-Semitism.
It wasn't this. I don't know exactly where, but something in this feels anti-Semitic.
Speaking of anti-Semitism,
Something here is not okay.
what's the horn that Jewish people play? Like it's like a horn. It looks like a little horn thing. It's like it looks like I don't know. They like
Like a trumpet?
like a trumpet kind of thing. There was a guy out there and he was serenading a Jewish family with the trumpet
Oh, that's nice. Oh, for Rosh Hashanah.
for Rosh Hashanah. Yes, but
Ah.
it doesn't require a lot of skill to play this thing. It's mostly
Maybe I'll pick that up.
yeah.
The shofar.
Yes, the shofar exactly.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was picturing a totally different thing. This is like made of shells.
Yes, exactly.
Bones. I was picturing like a really swirly metal.
No, not metal. Yeah, it's like I don't know what it's made out of, but
ram's horn.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like the modern bugle.
That guy just out right in front of your house was serenading this family, and it just makes noise. And I was walking by, and I was like, if there was an anti-Semite walking by here and they saw this, I don't think this is the thing that's going to turn them.
No.
They're like, yo, your music stinks.
This is not great.
It's not good.
This is not great. You know, I will say who has good music? Christians.
That's true.
They do. Not the modern stuff, but like old school, like organs.
Yeah,
whoa.
That's true.
Fuck around with an organ.
I feel like there's different... hopefully I would go to a fun church. I want to go to a fun church.
My mom, did I tell you about this? That she... So my mom famously not famously, but famously to me, got kicked out of the Catholic Church. But I got baptized, baby. And it was like a whole thing. And so then she went and sampled a whole bunch of churches and ended up with no church. They don't...
Everyone was like, no, we don't like you.
They're just like, yeah, exactly.
We've heard about you.
Vaguely religious people now, but they don't go to a church. But there was a period where she lived in Dallas for a little while, and she didn't really go to the church, but she went and sang in the choir for this mega church because specifically the guy who sang for Phantom of the Opera
holy shit
was like the lead on it.
Wow.
And she was like, I mean, this is just a fantastic music program. I gotta go get involved. So my mom was just part of this mega church choir, but just like not God. She was like this mega
Is she good at singing?
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. She used to do like opera stuff. Whatever,
oh, wow.
Back in the day. She's German. I feel like that's required.
Yeah.
They're all very...
I guess. I thought it would be more of an Italian thing than a German thing, right?
She's not Italian. Germans have a lot of it too.
Yeah.
Germans, I think... You know, I don't actually have all the history, but I'm talking out of my ass here. But
as we do on this pod.
As we do. But it feels like, you know, like the little choir boys... That feels more German to me. You know, before they go through puberty.
Yeah.
Choir boys German.
Wait, I'm actually thinking now when I was describing that instrument, did you think I was going to say horns out of their head?
No, I did not. But you
looked at me, you were like, where is this going?
Well, I mean, I was like, what are we talking about with the Jewish people downstairs? What are they doing there?
There's Jewish people downstairs playing the fucking horn. I don't know what you want me to say.
We also have the Black Hebrew Israelites that are down there a lot. Like a lot.
Oh, interesting.
And that's always fun. There's a lot going on there. Also, I was not wrong. I was slightly off. It's the Vienna Boys Choir is what I'm thinking of.
There
Austrian, close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Very true.
That is true. The proxy for Germany is Austria.
I've thought of this before where there's like, I feel like singing is such a girly thing that I'm like, how do men even find out that they're good singers? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
when does that happen? When did John Mayer discover that he could sing with his weird faces he makes?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you sing growing up?
Mm-mm. Well, actually, yeah, I did. I did chorus one year, but like when I was in like third grade or something. But I remember it because I had a solo. I don't know. There was no talent.
Okay, John Mayer.
Let me tell you something. Sandwich, Massachusetts, the talent was dry that year. Okay. They were like, I guess we'll throw up this girl. Yeah. And I was just god awful.
Really? You're not good?
Yeah. No, I mean, you would think out of an entire public school, someone would have taken like voice lessons.
Yeah, anyone would have like a little bit of just raw
little
talent.
Bit of something. And no, it was just me. I think I probably volunteered to do it now that I'm thinking about it.
You're doing a campaign to get this position. They're like, fine.
They're like, wait, it's not that serious. It's a second grade. Like, we'll let you fucking do it.
It's not a big deal. Your parents aren't coming to the... No, I'm sure you did. Anyway, yeah, so that's the deal with this guy. And it's during the Jewish Feast of Trumpets, hence the ram's horn. And we have tomorrow as well. Today's the 23rd, correct? So it could happen tomorrow. Okay. So keep an eye out.
Well, honestly, it'd be kind of fun if it did happen because I would be like, whoa.
We need a spice.
Shit
We need
went
something to
down.
spice it up that's not like as serious.
I was like,
No.
are you kidding me?
Like I'm saying like a nice, fun, light thing for like us all to get behind. You know, like a
Yeah.
little Rapture. That'd be just enjoyable.
That would be enjoyable. But then we'd be stuck here. Isn't this like bad?
I mean, we're here already.
That's true. Yeah.
What is it?
All right, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, more of this. Yeah.
It'd be funny finding out how many of my friends are religious. I'm like, oh my God, I had a million religious friends. They all fucking fucked off to heaven. I had no idea. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Should we get into my first story?
Sure.
Okay, so the Bumble founder, Whitney Wolfe Herd, she is sort of like a feminist hero. Apparently, she is in a little bit of hot water from some of her old colleagues, former colleagues, as happens when people get successful, typically started tearing her down. And they are claiming that they heard her say the N-word, that she called a woman a, quote, anorexic bitch, and that she threatened
Well, that one's
her.
probably true.
Yeah, I would be like...
Those are two very different.
Right. And then she threatened her ex with a knife at a company party.
But like
Okay.
as a bit.
And that's what I was going to say. First of all, if you called me like, I could see someone would be like, okay, you anorexic bitch. And I would be like, thank you. Like, I could see that.
Yeah.
And then the threatening with a knife, it could see it as also as a bit.
Just like, oh, haha. Like,
Yeah, right,
it's
like a Halloween party.
Yeah. I'm gonna get
We're
ya.
excusing her is what we're saying.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know anything about this woman. And I'm like, I've got her fucking back.
Yeah.
I have got her back.
Yeah.
The first one's tough. I don't know.
The first one is tough.
Where you're coming. Yeah. I don't know when that becomes appropriate. I can't really give you an context to that one away.
No. Unless it was like a slip of the tongue and she meant to say like the Knicks basketball game or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know in which you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. What? All right. We're back. We'll
Okay,
allow it. We'll allow it. Fully excused. She is innocent.
She's innocent. I don't know anything about her. She might be the worst person in the world.
No, but
anyway,
I will really pop my pussy for this one.
Why not? I got cat hair in my mouth.
No, that's because that's my house.
Yep.
This is just cat hair in here. Cat hair, cat food everywhere.
So yeah, a lot of people have like big opinions about her, I think, but that just kind of happens with female founders. And I hate to be that or just founders in general, but I think specifically for female founders are kind of under a microscope. And she was of the time of the Elizabeth Holmes and all of that. So people were like, another one. We got another witch.
It's fun.
You know, we're burning the witches. And
we
it's
do
really,
like burning witches.
It's really, society's got to cool it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it also like Bumble is a very non-problematic app for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many companies out there that are like pumping the world full of chemicals and like doing all sorts of nonsense. And Bumble is just like, I don't know, you want to find love?
Try it.
Try.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll do our best to protect you. They do, isn't that, or is it Hinge that does, or Tinder, the one that ranks based on your appearance? That's pretty funny. We've talked about that, right?
Wait, no.
So basically,
give you
where
people that
out the
look
gate,
like you?
like you're based on who's responding to you, you kind of get rated within the system. Like the algorithm knows, like, okay,
interesting.
these are like the hotness level that you're at. And so if you're seeing a bunch of uggos,
Damn.
sorry,
I
the
feel
algo
like-
doesn't think you're hot.
Yeah. I feel like the algo would not think I'm hot. I'm not very photogenic and I don't have any photos.
Well,
And I don't like
you are photogenic, and I mean, not having photos. That's, I think if
That's
you were
part-
you were
yeah.
trying to date, like
I would have some
you would have to.
photos. Yeah.
That's a fixable problem.
I just don't like I feel like I see all these girls, like my guy friends will show me girls on the dating apps and I'm like, and they're like, her arm looks weird here or whatever. I'm like, if I were on these fucking apps, I would be getting crucified. I would never mate up with a single man because they would be like, this girl is simply not that cute.
The apps would be
Compared to all these other fucking ladies out here, oh my God.
No, I mean, I think it's one of those things that we've both been out of the. I completely agree with you, first of all,
Yeah.
and we've both been out of the game for so long. It's like getting to the gym again, where you're like, I'm out of shape just
So
on like
out of shape.
online persona
Yeah.
way. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to do any of it.
No,
Like the
me neither.
funny little like quips and shit.
No.
I don't know.
I would just come right out the gate exactly as I am. I would be like, let's talk conspiracy theories. And I want to hear some hot ones from you.
Yeah, and
And
this
I want to
person be
break
like-
it down. And I want to learn a little bit about how your mind works.
Is
Let's let
this
it fucking rock. you know?
HR is here trying to trick me, and this is a co-op. Yeah.
I would like have a news story going and I would be like, thoughts? Anyway, hopefully she didn't say those things. I also saw that she's on record saying she's like, the future of dating is that you create an AI chat version of yourself that then chats with another AI from the other person, and then they decide if it's worth it for you guys to meet up. And I'm like, I can't. Like, no.
But on the flip side, maybe that ends up actually being more efficient.
It's kind of like matchmakers. I feel like
I will say what they're doing right now does not sound fun. That sounds like horrifying.
Sounds horrifying. I will say also the people that I do know that are single our age, mid-30s, hello.
They're like, we know.
Yeah. Anyway, the ones that I do know that are single, a lot of them are considering and paying for matchmakers. Because they're like,
really?
Yes. Because they're like, I'm so fucking sick of this shit. I'm sick of me having to work another job, basically, to do this. And like, I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. And also, I want a guy who's serious about finding a partner. So if he's going to the matchmaker, he's obviously serious about this too. So like,
right. Someone who's ready to settle down.
With that said, I don't think it's worked out for any of them, but
it does sound like there's probably a lot more women on, especially in the New York area.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem, is there's a lot of just like the perpetual youth up here where people like don't want to settle down because there's so much fun shit to go do and people to go do.
Yeah, tons of people to go do.
So unless it's tough. I feel bad.
Is tough.
Versus if you were in like South Carolina,
right?
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna find someone you might not like them, but they're there.
You're gonna hate them.
I mean, there's lovely people there, but there's also, we can all agree, a lot of. I'm not picking on South Carolina specifically, but
there's a lot of couples that don't like each other and they just watch TV into the abyss for the rest of their days.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Anyway.
Well, speaking of couples that you know what? Here's my hot take. I do think these people like each other now. Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson.
Really? Okay.
So they have recently filed a trademark for the term gold digger. You see this?
That. I did. I saw a little blurb on it.
Yeah. So the intent is to use that term for her to launch like a jewelry keychain line or something. I guess that's like what the paperwork included it for.
Okay.
So isn't that fun?
Yeah, good for her.
Little on the nose, Jordan, but I kind of like that she's just like, I don't know, let's just embrace it.
Honestly, that's the best way to do things. Like,
lean in.
Yeah, lean in. I'm sure you guys have seen the Riyadh festival and people are getting heat for it.
I haven't actually seen that much heat for it, but I'm sure it's out there. The internet is massive. Bit of heat.
But anyway,
and also like, I kind of get it.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, Tim Dillon just went on this big tear and he just was like, yeah, I'm doing the fucking festival because they're paying me money. Like how he talks, his cadence.
Yeah.
He's like, if you want to show me the money, I will follow it. Like, it was just funny. But anyway, he got fired. From the festival.
Did get fired.
Yeah, he did. That
was one of the things, because I think I sent that to you and I was like,
yeah.
Is he doing like a fun
I thought so at first too, but no, he actually got fired. They were like, do
you think they looked into him more and were like, oh, he's gay? Oh, no, we're not doing that.
They heard what he said because he was talking about the slaves there on this podcast rant. And he was like, but they make beautiful things. He was being so fucking funny. He's the funniest person in the world. But anyway,
that's hilarious.
And he was talking about this and then they fired him.
Yeah, no shit.
Which makes me nervous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think there's a reason this is like controversial. It's they are not known to pull punches.
Yeah,
over there.
But the reason why I brought that up was because when he was first doing his rant, Mark was like, my husband, he was like, that is the way you should handle it. Just like go right for it, and then the next day he got fired. He was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, in America, you can do that.
Yeah. He was like, but he totally owned it. And it was so fucking funny until it wasn't.
He owned it. But I don't know. It's one of those things where we're very, very lucky in this country, which has been a subject that's been coming up a lot in topics that we're not going to really dive into because we have jobs. But just to be able to say what we want and criticize what we want. And that's not like a guarantee around there. Remember when they murdered that journalist? So,
I mean, they've murdered a lot of fucking people. Alrighty. So, what else you got on that?
That's literally it. Okay, I just thought it was funny that. Also, speaking of women on dating profiles, look how fucking hot she is.
She would,
I mean, I get that this is for a specific person, but I don't understand how one even like looks like this. She looks beautiful.
Yeah, she is. Well, it's like she's such an interesting. She kind of looks like way older than she is. Like even though she's like,
she looks like AI to me.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a not lifelike situation. I'm looking at this picture of her in this stupid bra where he's in like a fucking jersey standing next to her.
I mean, this man let her go to that. She can wear whatever she wants, but what the fuck are you wearing?
I don't know.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
It's really funny.
But her face, like, she looks great. Good for her.
But even that choice to wear that bra outfit, I'm like, oh, you have no taste. No taste at all.
I mean, but also at least she recognizes it. She's doing gold digger merch. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy.
And if you've listened to the former podcast we did on this, she has rumored to be formerly an escort. So,
yeah.
Professional gold digger. Women can do anything.
God bless.
Good for her.
God bless. Okay, my next story is a little bit, now that there's been like a few news cycles, either you guys are sick of the story or you didn't hear it because some things have happened. Yeah, in this country. So this is a fun one. Philly's Karen. So the Philly's Karen story took over social media for like 15 minutes before other things happened.
Overrode it.
I want to show you this video.
Feel like she's in Philadelphia.
Yes. The Phillies like fanatics. And people are calling her the Philly's Karen is what they're calling her.
Like the baseball team?
The baseball team. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was.
No, it's okay. No. You're definitely right. I'm an idiot.
That's okay.
Okay. You're like, I know.
That's all right. Okay, so I want to show you this interaction. A ball goes into the stands. A father gets it for his son.
Yeah, all seems well.
Walks it over to his son. This woman comes over.
Oh.
Starts screaming at them. Yelling, and the son's like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's not that serious, lady.
Like, let the little boy have the baseball. She takes the baseball and she storms off.
Oh, no.
Is that not the craziest thing ever? So the internet goes crazy and people are like, we got to find this fucking bitch. Like,
they
she's
found
a crazy
her. They doxed her.
Well, they doxed somebody who they thought was her. So there was this random person who looked like her that was a school teacher at Hamilton Public Schools, and people went crazy calling the school trying to get her fired. They were like, they had to put out a statement. They were like, this is not our employee. That's not her.
Oh,
and
gosh.
Actually, the employee,
that poor lady. She's like, I don't even watch baseball. Who is Phillies?
Yeah, right.
Who is Philadelphia?
It's Laura. You're like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, who?
So it's actually funny. She put out a statement. She was like, that's actually not me, but this woman is much thinner than me. So thank you very much.
She gets canceled for that.
To the
I was
people,
like, how dare you?
It was so funny. So, and then what happened to the kid and the father was that the Phillies like brought them backstage, give them all a bunch of signed stuff.
So we're fine.
All this stuff. Yeah. And apparently the father has been like, as there's been a bunch of online harassment of random people. We still don't know who this woman was. And he was urging people, he's like, stop trying to look her up because this is not normal. This is not this. The internet's already messed her up pretty good. Like, we don't need to.
There's other more important things you can be doing with your time than punishing a lady for having a bad moment.
Yeah.
Pretty embarrassing moment.
Extremely embarrassing moment. Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Things like this are kind of interesting to me because it's like, truly that saying, you never know what someone's going through is so true. I can't imagine a world in which I'd be going through something where I aggressively take a ball from like an 8-year-old child. I cannot.
No, but I mean, maybe
that world. But
I could say maybe her meds were fucked up or something along those lines. Like, you don't know. Maybe this was like a weird Make-A-Wish situation and her 8-year-old got it taken. I also would be pretty curious to see the video from like 2 minutes prior. How did you get that ball? You know?
Yeah.
Did you take it from? Did the guy take it from the other 8-year-old?
I don't know.
I'm just making up scenarios, but just saying. Probably. Look further into this. There's usually another answer about. It's usually not out of literal left field.
That's true.
Baseball.
That's true.
Baseball analogy.
There you go. I know, like, so many of those Karen videos that came out in like 2020, 2022, that time frame. Then you hear the real story and you're like, wait a fucking damn minute.
Exactly. And that was like the problem, is that there was, there's definitely bad behavior, but it's very easy to see just one piece of a conflict and be like, well, this is ridiculous, and not having the context like to get where that person's coming from a little bit more.
Totally. So anyway, be kinder to one another. I feel like those videos really needed to stop, and they have for the most part stopped, because they stopped getting rewarded so much. It was just about like the algorithm picked them up, and all roads lead to narcissism. You find a viral moment because someone's yelling at you and you post it online. Like, if I had like a horrible situation with someone, I would never post it online. I would tell you about it.
Yeah, you talk to your friends.
I would be like, holy shit, this guy was fucking yelling at me. It was crazy. I wouldn't like use it for my own personal boost in the algorithm.
No, not unless like a real crime occurred.
Yeah, exactly.
And we needed to like stop a situation.
Crime. So speaking of a crime, I don't know if it's a crime, but it's a very embarrassing moment caught on tape. I'm like, after all that said, let's all watch this guy do this really embarrassing thing. There is a former NFL player who was caught wiping his butt on a wall. I'll show you.
Oh, good for him.
Dante Jones wiped his butt, sniffed it, and then wiped it on the wall at a hotel. So let's go ahead and watch that together, Laura.
We've all had those days.
Okay, here he comes. He's pressing the elevator button.
Oh, this is security footage?
He wipes his butt. He sniffs it. And then he wipes it on the wall.
That's really, really gross. I will say this. That is really, really gross. But why? Why
do we have this?
Do we have this footage?
I don't know. The first comment here says, this may be the most embarrassing thing ever posted.
Oh, that poor man.
Someone said he better sue the hotel. That's kind of true. I mean, they just fucking released this footage. It's really embarrassing.
I mean, we should absolutely name and shame that hotel.
Honestly, if people had...
He's by himself.
He's by himself. All the times I've picked my nose, if I was in that situation, I would be picking my nose.
100%.
I'd be going for the gold.
It's my favorite thing.
Oh my God, I love picking my nose. It's
a great, it's a hobby.
Sometimes I just like excuse myself from the dinner table when I'm out just to go to the bathroom and pick my nose. And I'm like, fuck, that was so worth it. So good.
Yeah, no, this poor guy's over here picking his butt. He probably had a wedgie. I don't know what he was wiping. I don't love that part. I don't love that part.
Yeah. The sniffing of it too was very interesting.
Just the picking of the wedgie, that is fine. But everything that came after that really did not need to happen. But he was by himself. God, he didn't know he needed to be on the defense. Poor guy.
The wiping it on the wall is also
wiping it on the wall
insane.
Is pretty tough.
Oh, we gotta turn off Fear Factor again. Why is it stuck on Fear Factor?
I don't know. Because I haven't changed the channel, because I enjoy the program. I just like I'm doing my job and Fear Factor is quietly playing in the background. The Fear Factor channel, too. It's a full channel dedicated to Fear Factor. It's not like it just happens to be on. It's only Fear Factor all the time.
If anybody's confused, she has a screen that we play the videos on that we both watch, and it's constantly on Fear Factor when we're not.
All day long. It's 24/7. I don't think there's ads.
No. Dude, people back then were so much fucking thinner than they are now. And back then, I mean like 20 years ago. Like, what's up?
In the 90s, they were like, no, simply stop existing, women.
Stop existing.
Mm-hmm. The marketing on thinness was very strong.
It was very strong.
They really pushed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have one more story.
Okay.
This was actually pretty dramatic, and I think it's mostly been resolved, but it's still like a part of the broader conversation. The H-1B visas you saw this happen?
Did.
So the White House released an executive order the end of last week, in the middle of just like a really chill, normal week where nothing else was going on.
Yeah.
And they released an executive order saying that H-1B workers were going to be having to pay a $100,000 fine based on like entry into the United States. So like at the border.
Yeah.
They did not clarify like all H-1B visa holders, new H-1B visa holders, every time they enter the United States at the border, just a one-time fee. Is it a yearly fee? There was zero qualifications around this. So over the weekend on Saturday, all of these Fortune 500 companies like Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan sent internal memos to all their employees who are under this. I mean, they sent it to all employees, including I'm sure the H-1B people got specific messaging.
Yeah.
Just being like, hey, if you are outside of the country, like on PTO or just being fucking normal somewhere, whatever, for work even, you must be back by tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh my God.
Get it? Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it the fuck out.
Damn.
So everyone was freaking out, as you can imagine. And then the White House released official came and said, oh, it's just for new people, but it wasn't like a real executive order. So they were like, well,
yeah.
you can't just be like, no, we don't mean you.
Right.
Like it's the law. Like that's not, you need to actually put this in writing. This is very serious.
This is crazy. Also, I was in San Francisco this last weekend, and one of my friends had a friend that was on that visa, and she was in New Zealand because she's from New Zealand. And so they said, they were like, you got to get back here by whatever time. And she was like, I cannot physically get back there because I'm on the other side of the world. So she just was like, she put out a thing on Instagram, and she was like, hey, I guess I live in New Zealand now. So like someone has to go get my cat and all this fucking shit.
Oh my God.
And da-da-da. I'm like, obviously someone was watching her cat. She was in fucking New Zealand. But like, she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't afford to come back into the country, da-da-da, because the flight will physically not get me there on time.
Right. Yeah, it's like 30 hours. Like, and they announced it, I think, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. That you had to be inside the country again.
Right.
Absolute chaos. So
I wonder if she could make it to Hawaii.
She could maybe make it to Guam.
Yeah.
Because that's a little bit closer, but flights to Guam are not that common.
It's so funny how we're just like...
I'm like, okay, like logistically though.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, maybe she should shut up and think about fucking getting
her ass back to the United States.
Swim to Guam. You complainer. This is why we can't have immigrants in this country. They're not willing to swim to Guam to be a fucking moment's American.
Notice, while you're partying in Australia. Can you imagine that? I mean, the amount of cortisol these poor people must have been feeling on Saturday is fucking next level.
Crazy.
To make matters worse, so obviously a lot of these flights immediately got bought up, and apparently the ones from India is a very popular one for the H-1B visas. It's a lot of tech people are from there. Those flights went up like triple in time. And then people on 4chan were posting that they were going and picking up those flights and like holding the reservations.
Almost fuckers.
Those fucking agents of chaos.
God, I hate them.
The absolute worst. But I was like, damn, if you're going to be xenophobic, that's a pretty clever way to do it.
Yeah.
Operation Clog the Toilet.
Oh my God.
That definitely is racist. I don't exactly even follow, but how crazy.
Oh my God. That's
mess.
Insane.
So thankfully they did, I think, release something official yesterday or so being like, no, it's just new people.
I think they said that it will go into effect in a year or something like that.
Yeah, but I think it's for new applications.
I mean, either way, it's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like that $100,000, just no one's going to come. We're not going to have any excellence.
It's going to be only the biggest companies that like recruiting like people who are getting paid $500,000. So they're like whatever. Yeah, they're going to pay. You know,
$100,000 more though. That's a lot.
It is a lot, and also I will say, it's I would say it doesn't benefit small businesses because if you're a startup, you are never going to be able to compete with JP Morgan. If they want a person and it costs them another $100K,
right? And
it's like a specialized machine learning expert data scientist, they're gonna get him. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Get his ass over here, or her ass over here, or their ass over here now. You know? Right. But for like tiny little startup in their basement garage or something or like that, they're not gonna pay for that.
No, they're not.
So it'll be interesting. I'm curious how it all goes, but I'm glad at least for the short term, these people didn't have to fuck their vacations up.
I know.
I do feel bad for the people who did get on a flight right away.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I would. I'd be like,
absolutely. I would. I mean, I would be like, all right, I got to figure this out.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to at least try.
Especially if I was close. If I was like, I don't know.
If you're in Europe?
Yeah, Europe.
All
Ecuador.
right, see ya.
Bye.
Yeah. Mexico. Goodbye, Cancun.
Goodbye.
I'm out of here.
Gotta go fucking put my feet on U.S. soil.
I gotta go through immigration. Really fun process.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Oh my God, I didn't even
That's
talk
another thing
about.
I just say all the time. Jesus Christ.
You are not getting raptured.
I
I didn't even talk about how last week I had to do 48 hours of selling stuff in Austin on Facebook Marketplace.
God, that was crazy.
I basically, we had this condo that we sold and we had like 48 hours to get all our shit out of there while we were down there. And I sold $2,000 worth of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. That's great.
It was crazy, but I also was engaging with some of the most unhinged people.
Wow.
Facebook Marketplace is like, people come out of the woodwork, and I was selling things for like $3. Like I was like, you want this lamp? It's $2. Get here.
Wow.
So then I had $2 person showing up at my place.
Okay.
We had this group that came in and they were like, are you selling everything around here? And they ended up just like taking all of our, like so much stuff and just like brought a U-Haul back around.
That's crazy.
So they're probably reselling it. And then I had this, I was reminded with the immigrant thing because this Mexican guy shows up to buy our oven. And then he looks and he's like, what about, he by himself uninstalls an oven, brings it over and like loads it up into his truck. I'm like, dude, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Then sees our dishwasher and microwave, but he was like, you're selling those too? And I was like, I didn't even think I could sell those. I don't know. I thought those were like hardwired in. And he's like, nope. Uninstalls them, takes those as well.
Incredible.
It was unbelievable. It was the most manly thing I've ever seen in my life.
You're like, Matt, I'm going with him. I'm leaving with the appliances.
I'm leaving with him. He's extremely attractive. Just uninstalls the dishwasher, no problem. Though we didn't have hot water after. So...
Ooh.
So,
we lost points there, didn't we?
Lose points there.
Yeah.
Then we did have another guy who was supposed to come for the washer. Well, actually, it was his girlfriend. And then she was like, hey, I can't come. My boyfriend got picked up by ICE. And I was like...
Chaos.
I was like, what do I say? I don't know this person. I'm like, sorry.
Hope it gets sorted out.
Oh, yeah, that's what I ended up saying. But I was like, I feel like I should be like... giving more drama to this, but I also do not know you.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm so sorry that happened.
No, I mean, what else are you going to say? What are you going to send her a fucking bouquet of flowers?
Yeah, but it was jarring because I was like, she'll be here in 45. Oh, no. I guess we can go to dinner.
ICE has taken her husband.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And she never even got the washer.
Speaking of ICE, did you see that there is a news story going around where it's like a quick thing I saw on Instagram where this guy, I know no details other than this, his wife was taken by ICE and he's like a super big Trump supporter and he refuses to he won't take his Trump flag down even though they took his wife.
What? Oh, he's getting divorced. I'll tell you that. For a couple reasons.
It's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. I did not see that story.
Yeah, he loves Trump more than his own fucking wife, I guess. I
mean, well, I don't think that's that uncommon, actually.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I have an interesting story. This is my last one. A very interesting story about everyone remembers after the shooting that happened last week in front of all of our eyes. There was a older gentleman that was taken into custody because he was yelling.
Yes. Right out the gate, they were like, we got him. And we got this old ass man.
So he kept yelling. He was like, I shot him, now shoot me. I shot him, now shoot me. And he's like a crazy person. Basically, they took him in. They did obviously like a huge check on him. We're like questioning him, whatever. Found a bunch of child porn on his devices. And now he is in jail for child porn.
Oh, well, maybe that's why he wanted to get killed.
Maybe.
Guilty conscience.
And apparently this guy is known to organizers of public events in Salt Lake City. He comes around quite a bit. He shows up frequently to public forums and he's trying to like disrupt things and do all this crazy stuff. And he also has a history of minor crimes, including an arrest in 2013 for sending a threatening email to the hosts of the Salt Lake City Marathon. And that was just days after the Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh my God.
So
okay, so he's a rabble-rouser.
He's a rabble-rouser, yes. Yes. But anyway, he's behind bars for child porn.
Oh,
that they would have never. I mean, maybe they
silver
would
lining, I guess, on this whole thing.
Yeah,
but
that
damn,
crazy?
That is crazy.
I know.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Also, I said shooting that happened as if there weren't several others.
Yeah,
there always is.
There always is, and there will be more.
Okay, what else you got? We can't end on that.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything else.
Fuck.
God damn it.
All right. Anyway.
Raptured up.
I'm sitting here. I just sit here and I'm like,
quiet.
I don't know how to export this shit.
No. Emily.
God, Emily, help me.
Help.
I am starving and I know we're going to make dinner. So
Yeah.
let's log off.
Let's go do that. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. Good luck. Have like a drink, a tea, a Xanax. The world is stressful. Everyone needs to chill out. We love you. We hope this was enjoyable and you learning about 4chan's movements with the India flights zened you out a little bit.
Dude, honestly, yeah. Get off social media.
Get
Talk to people in
outside.
real life. Enjoy your relationships in real life, your family, your friends.
Plant a
because
tree.
you know what? It's really not good for us at all. And there's a lot of rabbit holes. If you have a young child also, if you have a teenager in particular, make sure you know what they're getting into, you know?
Yeah, keep an eye on them.
Gotta make sure that they're mentally healthy because their brains are really malleable and it's a scary time. And I think we're gonna look back on social media and the way that things shape how we think as though we were all doing drugs in this moment and be like, this is actually crazy that it was unregulated like this.
Yeah, it was like when 4 Locos were legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everyone's like, well, that was crazy.
Right. So anyway, that's my message to you all. In the meantime, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Come see us live.
YouTube.
I will say some inflammatory jokes on stage. I'm just kidding.
Why not?
It's a pretty mild act. But anyway, yeah, come see us perform. Are you?
I'm in the city. I'm doing some shows in the city. That's all I got, really. I think I have one show back home on Cape Cod, Christmas time, literally. So that's the next time you'll see me headline. Until then, I'm just doing some showcase shows around the city. I'll let you know if something else gets booked on my cal. But follow me at May_Planert for more.
Follow me at Laura Sogar. I'll be in Minneapolis, not this weekend, but next. And then I'll be in Miami, I think the week after that.
Lovely.
So, come on out.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.